Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this May 15th, 2021. And I kind of emphasize that because a week from today, we will have an event that has been 18 years part of this community. 2020 was not the year for it, though. But this year, the Agri Center's 18th Junior Fishing Rodeo is back. And if that doesn't make you feel good, nothing does. To see kids out fishing and back in the saddle, so to speak, again. And we're happy to have on Outdoors with Larry Ray this Saturday morning. John Butler, he is the president of the Agri Center. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
So we got it back. So let's talk about this wonderful event because I know it's being held at my favorite named lake.
That's right, Ketchum Lake.
Ketchum Lake. This lake is not said uncatchable lake. This is Ketchum Lake, and that's where it's going to be next Saturday morning, the 22nd. Ketchum Lake is right there at Walnut Grove and Farm Road. So talk about it, John, because I know we missed it in 2020, but talk about. It's been restructured a little bit, but it's still here. So talk about the changes that we have.
Yeah, so it was important for us to continue to do a fishing rodeo. We think it's part of our mission and part of the opportunity we can offer young people around the community to get outdoors and enjoy a lot of the things that I'm sure a lot of your listeners, also enjoy when they were youngsters. And I can think of some of my finest days as a young man fishing with either my father or grandfather or even my grandmother. She was a great fisher person as well. So we're very excited to have it this year. Last year, COVID impacted the nonprofit significantly, and we're trying to still make sure the event is as safe as possible. So we are, going to, recognize, social distancing and things like that. Even though we're going to be outdoors, we still want to make sure we're having a safe event for all of our guests. So it's going to be Saturday, May 22nd, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're going to have it broken out to two different age categories. First of all, it's children from the ages of 5 to 14. They will have to have a chaperone or a guardian there with them while they're fishing.
Okay.
And the youth age, the youngest age, 5 to 10, will fish from 8 to 9:30. So they'll get an hour and a half on the lake.
Okay.
And we are going to stock that lake with a ton of fish. They're going to be literally jumping out of the lake when those youngsters walk in there, I assure you.
Is this catfish? This is catfish.
It is catfish, and we don't put small fingerlings in there. We put 2.5, 3 pound fish in there. So by the time they catch them, they've got a nice fight on their hands. But in years past, we've had all kind of different awards and things like that. And what we're doing because of COVID is we're going to let every youngster catch 8 fish for free. They can have the first 8 fish they catch, and then they can leave and walk out with that wonderful fishing experience and those 8 fish.
Yes.
And then we'll get back to the prizes hopefully by next year, where we get everybody together and have a nice competition on who catches the most and the best. But this year we're going to let you catch 8 fish for free, and hopefully everybody can come out. Again, 2 age groups, 5 to 10, they'll fish from 8 to 9:30. And then the 11 to 14-year-olds will start fishing at 10, and they'll fish from 10 to 11. Again, this is Saturday, May 22nd. And so we expect to have just a really wonderful morning. I will say that, we are subject to the weather like everything else we do in agriculture. Okay. The weather can impact us, but we're looking forward to it. And, for me, that's one of the fondest, experiences I had as a youngster, but I never had the opportunity to get on a paid lake like this that's stocked with fish for people to just catch. So,
how many pounds do you think is going to be in there, John?
So I can tell you, 2 years ago, of course, the event was canceled last year because of COVID. But in the spring of 19, we weighed out about 2,600 pounds of catfish for our fishing rodeo.
Woo, woo. So,
that's literally a ton of fish. So.
It is a ton of fish, and
then some.
Yeah, and then some. And what makes it so good on this thing is you can register at 7:30 on the 22nd for the small kids ages 5 to 10, 9:30 for the 11 through the 14. And folks, you can go out and you get eight catfish free. You don't pay nothing, all right, for free. And also they will be set up, if you want to get them cleaned for a charge, the good folks at Walnut Grove Bait and Tackle Shop, you can pay them. It's $2.10 a pound to clean them and get them out of there for the first 8. And of course, after the 8, you're on your own. But if you have, let's say we have 100 kids and they get 8 fish, that's 800 catfish. Just that. And I'm hoping we have more than 100. But I'm just telling you, folks, this is an opportunity to do it. And John, I know you guys, 2020 was one of those crazy years, and I know it affected you guys out there. Missed a lot of the shows we couldn't have because of the COVID thing. But this rodeo, to me, it kicks off the fishing season. Was that part of the thing that y'all really wanted to do this?
Yeah, we just couldn't figure out, last year how to do it and do it safely, given the health guidelines that we were operating under from state and local authorities. This year, everybody understands, I think, a little bit more about the virus, and if you're outside, you really are fairly safe. And so we're going to keep everybody distance again. Everybody comes with their chaperone or guardian or parent, and then if you got 2 kids fishing, you're going to have a mom and a dad or an uncle or a grandmother or somebody come in to help them, so you can have two poles in the line. But man, we're really excited about getting this going again, and we're excited about you giving us the opportunity to talk to all your listeners. And,
always love it.
Just to have the opportunity to do this for the community is just it's a great feeling to see those kids walk out with that stringer of fish.
Yeah,
so.
And you'll have some folks to help, I'm assuming. Some TWRA people, I hope, will be out there, and some other volunteers.
We usually have a lot of volunteers.
Yeah, and we need that. I mean, if somebody said, well, I don't even know how to fish. Hey, folks, this is the chance to go. If you don't have to be a real fisherman, just take that kid with you. And I guarantee you somebody will be next to you, somebody will be around you, somebody will be sitting behind you, social distancing away. Somebody get them landing nets, too. I mean, because as John said, these are not peanuts. Nothing against peanuts. I like peanuts. But when it comes to size fish, you're going to catch a whole lot of fish. And again, that name itself, Ketchum Lake, is the all-time great name to do it. Did you get feedback? A lot of folks say, hey, we really missed it. We want to come back. Is registration... You can't do it online or anything, right, John? You have to be at the lake to do it. Is that right?
Yeah, you can print it out online if you'd like to, but we're going to ask you to fill it out. Typically, when we have done the rodeos in the past, we've charged a registration fee. That fee's been waived for this year, so
that's wonderful.
We've got some great sponsors that work with us on a lot of our youth events, and again, we expect 150 to 200 youth out there fishing around the lakes, but that's more than enough. We have more than enough room to spread everybody out and have a great time, and the lakes are going to be really stocked and literally jumping with fish. And so if you're looking for a great opportunity, a good morning to get your either kids or grandkids or nieces and nephews or whatever it is, out of the house, out to the great outdoors, this is just a wonderful opportunity. You can also go to our website at agricenter.org. You can go to that and see the rules for the fishing rodeo, or you can stop by Walnut Grove Bait and Tackle and pick up some copy of the rules.
There you go. Yeah.
Or again, you're going to have it on your website there, and so we encourage everybody to get out and have a good time, enjoy the outdoors.
Well, John Butler, we appreciate you being on with us this morning. And folks, that's next Saturday, May the 22nd. At Ketchum Lake, right there at Walnut Grove and Farm Road. And I don't know how many cars pass that lake every day. Thousands, if they can get over the bridge, they will. Thousands come by that, and you'll see that crowd. So get out there and be early. John, thank you, man.
Thank y'all.
Have a great one. All right, John Butler, thank you. And Frank, it's just good to be out, right, Frank? I mean.
Oh, man. That's to me, that's the best thing. As I've told some folks this spring, the best thing that's to me about running dogs is the normalcy of what's going. For us, it's pretty much the same way like it's always been. There's a few precautions that we're taking, but for the most part, it's just like it's always has been.
Well, and I think that's one of the events. And, folks, you can go to tnwildlife.org and see what the TWRA is doing as far as their youth fishing rodeos. I know there's a couple of going on around today. And so you just go to that website, tnwildlife.org, click under the fishing rodeos, and some of those are back. I wished we could get ours back that we had for over 60 years, but that's passed by the wayside, so to speak. So I'm pumping this thing. Next Saturday morning, the Agri Center's 18th Junior Fishing Rodeo. And if you're new in town and want to know what in the world's a fishing rodeo, well, it's just it's a chance to catch fish and a lot of catfish. And I don't know that name, fishing rodeo. I think Henry Reynolds came up with that a long time ago when he's out doing it at the Commercial Appeal and had that fishing rodeo going on. But that's next Saturday, May the 22nd, and I'll remember that because that's the day before my birthday. So if you want to start those birthday presents coming on in, the LR Outdoors at att.net, I'll take all donations and things along that line. All right. Shelby McCall, let's take a break, and we're going to switch gears and talk to a man whose family has undoubtedly saved lives as for folks who are involved in deer hunting, particularly in climbing trees and doing those things. So let's take our break and be right back. Right, Shelby?
Right.
All right. We'll be back.